Hey girlfriends, welcome back to the channel for another video this week. If you're new here, my name is GeranikaMycia, but all my friends call me G. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back this week and clicking on my face. If you haven't already, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, girl, for all of the fabulous updates, and come back each week for weekly uploads. So y'all know right now I am obsessed with boots. When it comes to boots, I'm gonna buy them, I'm gonna try them on, knowing I don't need another pair of boots. So I'm always looking for boots, whether that's in store or online. I am always on the hunt for a good boot, okay? Even if I come across boots that's not really my style and I may pass on them, I did want to create this video because I also try to create this video every year, round up the boots that I would recommend. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you girls my fall winter boot recommendations. If you're like me, you're super obsessed with boots, this video is for you, and I got you, sis. So first on my list is going to be probably the most trendiest style of boot right now, and I feel like this style is not going anywhere. If you're not a trend girl, this is also a trend that you can try, and you won't have to worry about once this trend is gone, you can't wear these boots anymore. And that's going to be the fold over boot. We also know this boot. This is like the famous Givenchy shark lock style of boot. We all have been on the hunt for the Givenchy shark lock boot. When they released the wide calf boot, I did pick those up, and soon, like I'm talking about quickly, returned them, because when they say wide calf, I think they just went too far with wide calf. The boot looked a mess on me, girl. It was like I could literally stick my whole hand inside of the boot. It was just too wide and it wasn't my vibe. And if we're being honest, for me, when it comes to the Givenchy shark lock boot, I will prefer the original with the smaller lock. I'm not really a fan of the new style of the shark lock boot. But now that they have so many dupes out there for great quality, oh my god, the boots that I have from Zara, y'all, I got two pairs of this style of boot. The two of them in black. One of them is not full leather and the other one is full leather. When I tell you, I am not pressed to have the Givenchy shark lock boots at all. Like, I am okay. The most expensive fold over boot that I have was $240. I'd rather pay $240 than $2,500. Okay, so when it comes to this boot, there's so many, and I'm going to actually list all of the ones down below, all of the links that I would recommend, because also, just because a shoe isn't designer, just because a shoe isn't full leather, doesn't mean you should compromise on the quality. And right now, y'all, I keep telling y'all, Zara boots are amazing. Like, I have been stalking their website to see what's next to drop, because the boots that I've purchased just this year alone, I am just like obsessed with them, and I know for a fact that I'm going to have them years and years to come. Now, all of them are not full leather boots, but the quality is still there. So when you are looking for boots, I don't care if the boot is $100, $20, $50, $2,500, because just because things are designer does not make it good quality. Okay, please do not compromise on the quality of the shoe, especially boots, because I feel like sometimes with certain shoes you can get away with a cheap shoe, but with boots it's just so much going on. It's so much fabric and so much in your face, to where if you have on a cheap boot, if somebody come up close to you, you can look at that boot and say, that's a cheap boot. Like, you could just see it, you know? So please do not compromise on the quality of your shoes, the boots, or whatever. So when it comes to the fold over boot, I'm going to link all of my recommendations down below, because it's so many, and we have some other recommendations to get into. Next on my list, I have the Louis Vuitton Patty boot dupe. You guys know I just purchased these, and I did pick these up from Ego. They were on sale for like $70 or something like that. I got 30% off or whatever. I have been looking for the Louis Vuitton boot for the longest, couldn't find them, so I just was like, you know what, let me pick up the Patty boot. Now with this boot, I would recommend getting your normal size. This boot does run large. I didn't know that, and I did size up, and the boot is a little too big, so I do have to wear it with like a thicker sock. However, I personally wish that I had it in my original size, because I just wanted more of a snug fit. This boot, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Only reason I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 because I don't like the shaft of the boot. It could have been better quality, but I can't lie. Once I put the boot on, it's doing what needs to be done. So this is a boot that I personally will highly recommend if you are a fan of the Louis Vuitton Patty boot. Also, with this boot, it just adds the perfect amount of zhuzh to a look. Whether you have on all black, whether you just have on jeans and like a t-shirt or a hoodie, this boot can be dressed up or down. And so far I've worn it probably a handful of times. And when I say I've worn these boots a handful of times, I mean a good 5 times. I have dressed this boot up with a trench coat. I think you guys saw that. I did wear this with some leather shorts and Frankie Shop hoodie. So I dressed it so many different ways, and this boot was just like a showstopper but also a talking piece. So I would definitely recommend this boot, and I don't feel like it looks cheap in person, but the quality could have been a little better. Next, I have a pair of boots that I am literally trying to force myself. Like, I'm like, stop it, don't you check out. I have to keep slapping myself because I want these boots so bad, but I'm not doing it because guess what? I don't need another pair of black boots, and these boots are sick, okay? I did see these in person, girl, and that's what made me want to pull that trigger. These are the H&M over the knee boot. This boot is beautiful. I do not believe this is not a full leather boot. These boots are $100. Baby, in person, y'all, this boot is booting. She comes up high. They say over the knee, but it's giving you semi thigh high, and it's also giving me the way that the boot is cut and shaped. It reminds me of this Balenciaga boot that they released years ago, and every time I see people pull out that boot, I'm like, that is a good boot. Okay, to this day I'm still looking for the Balenciaga ones because I do want it in red. Baby, this boot, listen, if you can get your hands on this boot, if you can get these in your size, please pick these up for me because I cannot pick these up. Y'all, this boot is beautiful. Next recommendation, they also have a shorter heel. This one is, it's giving you fashion girl moment. It's giving you, I want to be comfortable, but I'm still giving you a look. Now this boot, I believe, is croc embossed, and oh my god, they also had my size in this one, and I had to pass because I just promised myself, Gerenika, you are not buying another pair of black boots. I don't care. They're gonna have to be gifted to you. Me gifting myself. They're gonna have to be gifted to you in order for you to get another pair of black boots. But both of these boots, I will highly recommend. These are gorgeous, and these are pieces that you're gonna have in your collection, your closet, for years and years to come, and you're gonna be able to pull these out years and years and years and years. And I kid you not, these are gonna be boots that when you do pull them out, people are gonna stop you. Girl, where did you get those from? They don't look like they are from H&M, okay? This is a boot. So next up, I have some boots from Sam Edelman. Now, when it comes to Sam Edelman, y'all, I'm always telling you guys how much I love this brand. Whether it's fall, winter, spring, summer, I'm always checking for them because they give you good quality pieces for the low, and you can also find them on sale a lot. And I just fell in love with the brand even more once I went to New York and I was able to actually shop at their store in Soho. I was just obsessed, okay? Y'all, these boots, this is the RZA boot. This boot is a great dupe for the Saint Laurent, I want to say it's the Betty boot, Saint Laurent platform Betty. This RZA boot from Sam Edelman is gorgeous. They have it in black, and I did see it in brown. Now me, y'all know I don't need another pair of black boots, so I'm thinking about getting the brown. Now also with Sam Edelman, I will recommend getting your normal size because every time I was sized up with the brand, the shoes are too big. This brand runs true to size across the board, whether it's sneakers, heels, boots. I would say get your regular size, and for me, with most boots I would get a 40, which is a US 10, but with Sam Edelman I always get a 9, my regular size, because if you go up, they're just way too big. Now with the RZA boot, what I love about it is it's a comfortable platform. It is suede, but the platform is just like a different texture. I would highly recommend these. I think these are cute, but these are also timeless. Another pair of boots that you can pull out year to year. You don't have to worry about them going out of style. But when it comes to platforms, I don't care what nobody say, I do not see platforms going out of style. Like, I just don't see it for us. And if they do go out of style, I will always be a girl to buy platforms. But these boots, I would 10 out of 10 highly recommend. Next up, I have another boot that I feel like I'm only sharing with y'all because I can't purchase them. And oh my god, y'all, oh my god, I saw these things in person, and when I tell you, my heart hit the floor. But I'm trying to be so disciplined that I low-key feel like I'm going to regret this. And this is the Jeffrey Campbell Jenny boot. Baby, you cannot tell me the Jenny boot ain't that girl, okay? Now in the fall winter, I am definitely a moto girl, but I like to kind of like zhuzh her up a little and give her a little glam. Y'all, these boots are sick. I love the silver hardware. Right now I feel like I'm in my silver hardware era. Y'all know I'm a gold girl, but I'm like embracing silver hardware, especially on shoes. I'm not mad at it. And when it comes to patent leather boots, I have come to realize silver looks way better on patent leather than gold. Or maybe I'm lying. Maybe I'm just being biased because I really want this shoe. Listen, this boot is amazing. Now, I did see these at Nordstrom's. The girl who was working at Nordstrom's actually had them on. And you could not tell me this wasn't a luxury designer boot. And she was like, no, I got them from here. And I was like, show me the way, okay? girl, I couldn't try on the boot because I know me. Once I try on something, it's purchased. Okay, so hopefully you guys can get your hands on this boot because this is something that I personally would definitely recommend. This is something that's unique. I feel like you can dress it up or down. You can just do so much with this. And I'm the type of girl, I need my pieces to be versatile. And sometimes certain pieces aren't meant to be versatile. But with boots, especially boots that I'm paying hundreds of dollars for, I'm gonna need to be able to wear you multiple ways. Oh, I love these boots. Now the next boot is for all of the girls who are asking me about my Zara cowboy boots. If you missed out on those, I feel like right now Campbell has a great, the name of it is the Western boot. These boots are also very, very pretty. Now they don't have any designs or anything. They're just like this gorgeous leather boot, which girl, the quality of the boot, it looks amazing. They do come in black, they come in brown, and I did see them in blue. Now in this boot, I cannot lie, y'all, the black is phenomenal, gorgeous, but that brown was just so beautiful. But for me, I feel like when it comes to cowboy boots, one pair for me is enough because it's already not my personal style. So when I purchased the ones from Zara, I was pushing it. So I just wanted to put these in this video to share with you guys because you guys are always asking me about the Zara cowboy boots. If you missed out on the Zara boot, I think these would be a great boot to pick up. And what I love about these, like I said, there's no designs on them. Like the Zara boot, they have like flames on them, which is cute because it gives a look a little more zhuzh. But if you're not that girl who wants like designs and stuff, this boot, the Western boot from Campbell, will be perfect for you. Next up, I have another boot from Campbell, and it is the Metairie over the knee boot. Now I put these boots in here because I personally feel like everybody needs a pair of over the knee, thigh high, patent leather boots in your closet. When it comes to fall, winter, baby, patent leather is your best friend, okay? Patent leather, especially black. Yeah, black patent leather, because any other patent leathers, it could look on the cheapy side. When it comes to black patent leather, sister girl, it is gonna take your look to 1,000. Okay, I'm a girl who loves to wear black, and when you have different textures, like right now I have on a cotton black turtleneck with a it's not silk, a satin top, and I have like lace. So all of those different textures, they're all black, but it just elevates the look. And I just feel like black patent leather over the knee boots, y'all know I have the one from Edelman last year that I told y'all to get, and y'all didn't listen to me. But when I wear them, gee, where's the link? There's no link because that boot is sold out. So I'm giving you an alternative, which is the Campbell boot. I'm still going to be on a hunt for another flat, more edgy patent leather over the knee boot to show y'all, because the ones that I got from Edelman last year, and they went on sale, on top of a sale, on top of a sale. Somebody told me that they got those boots for $30. I paid $119 for them, which is still good, but you need you a patent leather over the knee boot. That's just on period, okay? So I wanted to share these boots, and also they come in black and they come in white. Now if you're a white boot type of girl, go for it. I'm not a white boot type of girl. I feel like I want to be a white boot type of girl, but it has to be the perfect white boot, because the only thing about white boots stand out. When I tell you, they just like pop out. That's the first thing you see with a look. So I'm not really a white boot type of girl. Give me like a cream, a nude, but just white is not my vibe. Now the last boot, I honestly forgot who these are by. I know these are from Anthropology. I don't know who makes these boots, but when I saw them, the first thing I thought was, oh my god, this is a great dupe for the Loewe boot. Now the Loewe boots, I want to say they run you a pretty penny, like in the thousands. I want to say this boot is maybe $150, $200. Don't quote me. But I think this boot is so unique. It's very different. It looks like a pants leg, and I thought it was cute. I see the Loewe boot in person, which I thought it was very unique and nice. And I'm just into fun shoes, especially the shoes that people will be like, that's ugly. If most people think a shoe ugly, most likely I'm gonna think, oh, that is fabulous. She's eating, she's doing what needs to be done. When I saw this boot, I said, oh, this is perfect. But y'all know why I'm not buying it, because it's black. So if you're into this style of boot, I would definitely recommend it. I've actually been seeing this style of boot many places, but the problem was the other places, the cargo boot, it just looked a little cheap, and y'all know how I feel about cheap shoes now. And when I say cheap, I'm not talking about the price, I'm talking about the quality. So when I saw this boot, I thought this would be a great dupe. Now, I have not seen this boot in person. I've only seen it online. But when I did do my research, my Googles, okay, and I did some reviews, they had great reviews about this boot. So if you're into this boot, you should get it. Now, if I can find this boot in a different color, like a green, a olive green, a green, a army green, best believe she's copying it. Alright girlfriends, so that is all that I have for this video. This is my boot recommendation. Everything will be linked down below. Do not forget to check the description box if you enjoyed this video, sister girl. I'm gonna need you to stop what you're doing, like this video, okay? Give this video a big thumbs up, even if you're watching me on your television. I'm gonna need you to like this video, okay? We're gonna wait for you. Okay, I trust that you did this. So I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and I will see you girls in the next one.